Hello, everyone. How are you? Welcome to class. And here we go. So we start our class. Thank you for being here. Okay, so for homework, you have to do something, right? Some of you send me your homework, some haven't sent it. Si no han enviado su tarea, por favor, envíenlo hoy. Recuerden que tenemos que hacer este writing. It's important for you to practice your writing. Tenían que hacer una review acerca de un producto que hubieran comprado recientemente. So please, if you didn't do it today, didn't do it for your homework, please do it today or tomorrow, but just try to deliver it as soon as possible. Okay, today we're going to start with this very interesting article, and we will also have a new topic that is the simple past. So we're going to talk about adoption of animals. Let's see, we're going to first, let's watch this video. Adopt animals, right? So you know that it's like getting more and more difficult. It's more and more difficult to get well, places that sell animals, right? Especially like in the we could say the dark market. Ya no es tan fácil como comprar animales como era antes, right? Right now it's like there are some politics about it and it's not allowed. So, well, we're going to watch in this video, and then we will see this article. We will read this article about adopting an animal. Okay, so here we go. Let's start. So let's watch this video together. Okay, these are like exotic animals that you can adopt or you can own as pets. Okay, animales exóticos que podemos tener como mascotas. Well, let's watch it.
Dogs and cats make excellent pets because they have been domesticated for centuries. However, many people like to go on the fringe seeking pets that are less traditional. Of course, there are risks that come along with these exotic pets. How would you deal with a capybara pet? What about a fennec fox?
It's like a trend, right? The
if you're ready to take, how would you deal with a
like there are lots of people that want a capybara, and I don't know, it became a trend in social media.
Capybara pet. What about a fennec fox? If you're ready to take the plunge, then get ready as we count down 15 cute exotic animals you can own as pets. Number 15, the baby wombat. The northern hairy-nosed wombat is a medium-sized mammal that looks like a rodent and lives in Queensland, Australia. This little piece of work is in extreme danger of becoming extinct. There is only one colony of northern wombats left, so much so that they are guarded by a fence that protects them from dingo attacks. Wombats are classified as exotic pets since they are a wild species that is only maintained as a pet in very unusual circumstances. People desire to keep them as pets because of their attractive and cuddly appearance. However, it's important to keep in mind that adult wombats can be aggressive and deadly at times. Wombats are thought to be unsuitable as pets. They have greater strength and are capable of tearing holes in fences, doors, and even walls. Wombats are normally not aggressive, but their long, sharp claws or deep bites can cause puncture wounds in people. When they're young, wombats can be incredibly cute, cuddly, and responsive. They do, however, become nasty and unpredictable as they mature. They also grow fairly large and gain tremendous strength. That's why we're concentrating on newborn wombats as exotic pets, but what happens when they grow up? They are vegetarians munching on grasses and leaves which provide great nutrition. Believe it or not, their main competition for food is the kangaroo. But their main predators remain dingoes and the famed Tasmanian devil. Number 14, the capybara. Before you go ahead and adopt a capybara, please reconsider your choices. While they are extraordinary animals and are very tame, there are many drawbacks to keep a capybara as a pet. But legal formalities aside, make sure.
Here there's a verb that maybe you can find interesting, that is tame. Tame. Tame is domesticar. O domar. Okay, that's tame. Tame an animal. Okay, so you have a wild animal and you make it domestic. Okay, so maybe you've seen that capybaras everywhere in social media.
You understand what keeping a capybara as a pet involves. As you already know, capybaras live in groups and are very social animals. Adopting a single capybara is not recommended. You would need to adopt at least 2 capybaras, but preferably more. First and foremost, in some places it is illegal to keep them as pets. In Texas and Pennsylvania, it is legal to keep them, but in many other places, you would need to consult your local legislation to see if you need a special permit. Secondly, consider their size. They are huge. They are more than twice the size of a jackrabbit. They are the biggest rodents. Keeping at least 2 big rodents in good condition may be challenging and costly. But besides that, they have special needs as well. Because they are semi-aquatic creatures, you would also have to provide them with plenty of water. Some owners choose to create special pools for them. Capybaras also need plenty of space to roam around. It is not a wise idea to keep them indoors, as they will chew on everything they find. Your carpet and furniture won't be safe with a capybara nearby. If you still decide to get a capybara as a pet and provide them everything they need, make sure you have a nearby vet who can take care of the pet if needed. And make sure to fence the place where you keep them, as otherwise they will run away, as they are very fast animals. Number 13, the pygmy jerboa. Although the pygmy jerboa appears to be made up of scraps from other species, it is well suited to harsh environments such as the Gobi and Sahara deserts. This is a fascinating rodent from Africa's deserts that you may never have heard of. They vary in variety of sizes depending on the species, and they look a lot like a kangaroo rat, albeit with a significantly odd appearance. For good cause, they've been labeled as aliens. They dart and hop across the floor, balanced on small legs. The video, Dramatic Little Monster, which featured a strange-looking creature, helped to popularize them. Jerboas come in a variety of sizes, including pygmy species and larger jerboas with rabbit-like ears, known as Euchoroutes naso. Because of the monkeypox panic, the United States has restricted the entry of African rodents into the country, which may be a reasonable reason. The animals were once available in this location, then maybe as a result of their difficult care and breeding, they vanished from North American captivity once the imports ceased. In Japan, though, it appears that they are still kept as pets. Number 12, the baby tamandua. There are numerous benefits to hosting a tamandua. The species is affectionate for one thing. You could find that they enjoy nuzzling your neck while you read a book, walking around with you, and snuggling up for a sleep on a hot afternoon. They never bite because they don't have teeth, unlike certain animals. They rely on their keen front claws to protect themselves in the wild. They have few adversaries other than humans since their front legs are so strong, and they are as calm and assured as the best rainforest hunters. Is it true that those front claws ever hurt? It wasn't done on intention. They are razor sharp, and if a young tamandua is riding on your shoulders and feels unbalanced, he or she will dig in to avoid falling. It is preferable to clip the tips of your tamandua's front nails. It won't stop them from ripping open a termite nest, but it will save the skin on your neck. Even as adults, these animals are lively despite their solitary environment. When you lie down or read a book on the couch, your tamandua will roll around until you agree to play with her. Because her tail is partially prehensile, she will wrap it around your wrist and drag it down so you may stroke her belly, tickle her underarms, caress her chin, or simply scratch her behind her ears. Tamanduas, while being insectivores, are not difficult to feed. Termites are their primary food source. Because they don't have teeth and consume with their sticky barbed tongue, whatever meal you give them should be a liquid or something comparable. Remember that these are tropical creatures, and if you live in a cold climate, your tamandua will need to come inside to stay warm. They're pricey, and they're not as easy to come by as a puppy or a kitten. A young small animal will cost anything from $3,000 to $8,000. The tamandua has a distinct odor as well. Although it is not a problem in warm climates, it will be much harder if you live in a cold region and have to close your house due to the weather. It's time for a relaxing soak in the tub. Number 11, the Phoenix fox. Fennec foxes are known as the smallest foxes in the entire world and borrow behavior traits from both cats and dogs. Due to this reason, they're considered a great exotic pet. As adults, they reach up to 4 pounds in weight, which is not much, so they're okay for smaller houses.
Okay, so well, these are a few examples. Unfortunately, we cannot watch the video because it's too long.
They live up to.
But what we also have here, the white bat, chinchilla. My wife had a chinchilla, used to have a chinchilla many years ago. You can have a baby tiger. This is more like a drug dealer thing, right? There are many narcos that have a baby tiger as a pet. Sand cats, llamas, or alpacas. I love alpacas. There's a sugar glider. A glider. I think it's like, this is la ardilla voladora, if I'm not wrong. Red panda. A red panda, it's interesting because red pandas are not pandas. Más bien son como, son más parecidos a los zorros, but they are
dog or cat. Red pandas are wild animals designed to live in the wild with sharp nails that allow them to climb and cling to trees.
They're more like raccoons, right? Como mapaches, raccoons. Skunks. What animal is a skunk, guys?
Zorrillo.
Zorrillo.
Exactly. That's like Pepe Le Pew, right? Yes, that's a skunk. That's a monkey.
He's like almost all other domesticated or wild.
And a loris.
The same appeal as sloths. Conservationists replied by.
Well, so now this article that we're going to read, is similar. It says it's a program where you can adopt, imagine you can adopt a whale, but in a figurative way, okay? And we're going to learn also vocabulary that you can use with animals. So before checking this article, let me see, it's here. Okay, let's check the Unit 36 of this book that I'm going to send to you too, so you can check para que lo puedan revisar junto con como un material de complemento, is the idioms. I've shown you some idioms before, right? ¿Se acuerdan qué son idioms? Do you remember what's the meaning of idioms?
Modismo.
Exactly, very well. So son modismos, si no tiene nada que ver con idiomas. Idioma se dice language. Okay, so these are idioms. Very well. So these are some idioms, some expressions related to animals. So those are ways to describe people, but related to animals. Okay, so I'm going to read the idiom, and on your right side, you have the meaning of this expression. So here it says, a person who is a dark horse. Dark horse, un caballo negro. De hecho, una canción de Katy Perry, si no me equivoco, muy famosa, que se llama Dark Horse. Okay, so what is the meaning of this? Manu, can you please read? Let's read this, please.
Yes, of course. Is someone who is clever or skillful in a way that no one knew or expected.
Excellent. Very well. Alguien que es astuto o que tiene habilidades y que nadie se esperaba, nadie se lo esperaba. So a dark horse is maybe a kind of introvert person or a shy person that you don't expect to have some special activities, some special abilities and maybe is more intelligent than you believe. Okay, so that is a dark horse. A dark horse, como que la gente te subestima si eres un dark horse because you have abilities and you are more intelligent than they believe. It's like, oh, mira, esta persona qué callada es, pero bueno, resulta que, no sé, es un genio o no sé, tiene habilidades secretas escondidas, right? O no que las quiera esconder, sino que simplemente no las muestra a simple vista. So you could say, that person is a dark horse. Okay, so this usually has a positive association, como que se asocia con algo que es positivo. Okay, Johnny, please, can you read now a lone wolf? What is the meaning of a lone wolf? Daniela, can you please read a lone wolf? Un lobo solitario. What is the meaning? Eyeli, can you please read? Yes, Daniela, please. What is the meaning of a lone wolf?
I don't know, teacher.
Okay, solamente tenemos que leer aquí, por favor. Eyeli, please, can you help me read here?
A lone wolf, someone who does not mix socially with other people.
Exactly. So, a lone wolf es un lobo solitario. Es una manera de decir una persona que trabaja, le gusta trabajar, o simplemente su forma de ser es solitario. So, who of you are a lone wolf? ¿Quién de ustedes se considera así? Un lobo solitario. Who here consider themselves a lone wolf? Who here is a lone wolf? Are you solitary? Do you like to work alone? Yes. Okay, Maite. Excellent. And let's check the next expression. So lone wolf doesn't have like, can be negative or positive. Doesn't have like any special context or association. Okay, let's check the next one, please. Adriana, could you read a cold fish? Or could be, please, Gabriel, can you read a cold fish? What is a cold fish? Okay, sorry, I don't know if it's my internet. Please tell me. Okay, Maite, yes, thank you. What is a cold fish?
Someone is not very friendly and does not show their feelings.
Exactly. Cold fish, pez frío. So it's a person who doesn't show feelings, like is never like happy, is never sad, simplemente su cara no refleja ningún sentimiento, como que piensas que es una persona que no expresa sus emociones, so it's a cold fish. Okay, this usually has a negative association, so you can call a cold fish more like an insult. Okay, let's read the next one, please. Pamela, can you read what is the meaning of a guinea pig?
Yes, teacher. Someone who acts as a subject in an experiment of trial of something.
Excellent. Okay. Guinea pig es el conejillo de Indias, right? So it's called guinea pig, or they can call it guinea pig or cuy, right? Cuy por el sonido que hace, right? It says cuy, cuy. So, do you know how we say in Spanish? ¿Cuál es el cuy?
El cuyo. El
Yes,
que le dicen
exactly.
cuyo.
Ay, no, qué feo, no quería ver eso. Ah, yo que lo quería ver así. Es que en Perú se lo comen, ¿no? O no me acuerdo en qué país se lo comen. Y ya lo vi cocinado, ¿no? Sorry, guys. Que vamos a quedarnos con esta foto. Why? Why is like this? I just want to see the cuy. And they show me like the fried rat. Y me lo muestran todo frito. Ay, no, qué feo. Okay, well. So, yeah, this is the cuy. Este es el conejillo de Indias. Sorry that you had to look at that. Y, pues, yeah, no sé, no recuerdo en qué país se comen al cuyo.
Cuy fried chicken.
Yes, instead of Kentucky, cuy. Cuyo.
Kuitoki.
Where? Kentucky. That's a good one. It's in Colombia, Peru, and Bolivia. En Ecuador los comen con papas y salsa de maní. What?
In a combo.
Okay. Would you eat cuy? ¿Ustedes comerían cuyo?
No.
No? Well, you know, there's in Mexico something very similar to a capybara, but it's very small. And it's called cereque. Cereque. No sé, creo que es con ese. Cereque. I don't know if you've seen it. ¿Han visto ustedes algún cereque? Es del sur de México. Aquí se ve mucho. Mucho, un cereque. Have you seen it? It's like a mini capybara. De hecho, están relacionados con los capibaras. Yeah, it's in Quintana Roo. You can find it very easy. They are fun because they're like a capybara, but a squirrel at the same time. Well, the point is, también están estos muy comunes que son los cuatis. And these are like very common in Quintana Roo too. They're in the wild, pues están ahí se puede estar caminando por un lugar donde haya un terreno baldío, donde haya vegetación o la selva y te los encuentras. It's very easy to find. Well, the point is that cereque, it's eaten in Oaxaca, porque yo también estoy en Oaxaca. So I saw in Oaxaca, they offer us as a meal. Nos ofrecieron a nosotros cereque cocinado. And it's like a rat. Prácticamente se ve como que te estás comiendo una rata. So yeah, it's horrible. I would never eat it. But yeah, they eat lots of things in Mexico. They eat armadillo, boar. You know boar? También en México, bueno, en Oaxaca creo que tienen el boar. Boar es un jabalí. So in Mexico, I think we also have boars, snakes, eels. También se comen las iguanas, las anguilas in algunas partes de México, right? Well, but that's not the point. Let's see. Okay, so a guinea pig. Un guinea pig, pues es un conejillo de Indias, como lo que estamos acostumbrados el significado, pero me refiero a que en México se utiliza igual la expresión, right? Un conejillo de Indias es alguien que se utiliza como prueba para algo. Okay, that's a guinea pig. Okay. Let's see. Please, can you read Flor? Party animal.
It's a party animal. Someone who loves parties and socializing.
Socializing, excellent. Alguien que ama las fiestas y socializar. Okay, un animal fiestero, es como pachanguero. Okay, so are you party animals? Do you consider yourself party animals? Yes. Wild? Do you like wild parties? ¿Les gustan las fiestas? Yes. Are you party animals?
No.
No?
Me no.
Okay. Good. The next one is a fly on the wall. Una mosca en la pared. Tenemos hasta una canción, ¿no? En español. Una mosca en la pared. Okay, what is the meaning of fly on the wall? Oscar, could you please read? What is the meaning of a fly on the wall?
Okay, someone who would love to be present to see an important private or secret event.
Excellent. So, there it is. We could say that a fly on the wall is someone who is where is not invited. Podríamos decir que es un colado, alguien que está donde no lo llamaron, or yes, man, they throw a party but they don't invite you, or you include yourself in the plan, or you auto-invite yourself, or te auto-invitas, so you will become a fly on the wall. Okay. Very well. So, yeah, that's a fly on the wall. Very well. Any questions about these expressions?
No.
Okay,
No, teacher.
very well. So now we are going to check some other expressions. Please, let's read. Merari, can you read this first sentence?
Yes, teacher. 1 second. John's bark in worse than his bite. He may seem first out.
Afraid. No, sorry. He may seem fierce.
He may seem fierce out.
Tough.
Tough. Or he is not really.
Excellent. So this means, and he may seem, él podría verse, alguien que podría verse fiero o rudo, tough, pero en realidad no lo es.
Okay.
That's como perro que ladra, no muerde, right? So bark is ladrar, is the dog sound, right? Bark. So John's bark es como el ladrido de John, no es peor que su mordida, literalmente es lo que dice. So it's like, perro que ladra, no muerde. Your bark is worse than your bite. O sea que no muerdes. Nada más haces ruido, right? Okay. So let's see the next expression. Please, Ayeli, can you read the next sentence?
You don't need to be afraid of him. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Exactly, very well. So, what is the meaning of this?
Tú no necesitas tener miedo de él. Debería
Exactly.
de... él...
Harmless, que es inofensivo.
Ok.
Harmless, inofensivo. Es como no mata ni una mosca, no rompe en un plato.
Ya.
Okay, very well. So it's like, aquí dice como no lastimaría ni a una mosca, o sea, que es no indefenso, como había dicho.
¿Inofensivo?
Inofensivo, yes. I've confused and forgotten. Okay, thank you. Let's see. Gabriel, can you read the next expression about Larry, please? Okay, Jackie, please, can you read about... Okay, yes, no, don't worry. The internet, right?
¿Qué tengo que leer? Es que no
About...
puedo escuchar muy bien.
Don't worry. About Larry, please. Vamos a ver esta oración donde empieza con Larry.
Hasta Caribbean, ¿o cómo se pronuncia?
Yes, hasta Caribbean. Very well, hasta Caribbean.
Larry's really got the travel bug ever since he won that holiday in the Caribbean.
Excellent. So what is the meaning of the travel bug? Que la oración la vamos a traducir. Dice Larry. A Larry realmente se le metió el bicho del viaje. Desde que ganó unas vacaciones, holidays son vacaciones en el Caribe. Okay, bug, okay, so bug here means virus. The real meaning of bug is a small insect, an insecto, right? And this could say like, como que le picó un mosco. Como que dicen, ¿qué mosco te picó? Right? So in this case, the travel bug, we could say. So you can replace the travel and you can use anything you want. Aquí realmente se refiere a un deseo fuerte de hacer algo. Okay, so you have the travel bug, es decir, alguien que le dan ganas de viajar, le picó el mosquito o le dieron ansias de viajar. So he got the travel bug. But you can replace with other thing. I don't know, desire of anything, deseo de cualquier cosa. Could be, you can say, I got the, I don't know. Could say, I got a fast food bug. Como que me dieron ganas deseo de comer comida rápida. I got a fast food bug. Or I got the, I don't know, resting bug. Como que muchas ganas de descansar. Se puede utilizar con cualquier cosa, pero es muy común utilizarlo con viaje, the travel bug. Okay. Let's check the next one, please. Maite, could you read the next sentence, please?
She's working very hard for her exams. She's really taking the bit between her teeth.
Excellent. So this phrase. So here we have to understand what is bit, right? The bit, nos dice, es una pieza de metal que se pone en los dientes del caballo para controlarlo. Bueno, sí que es como un bozal, pero que es para controlar el caballo, right? Okay. So in this case, it says she's working very hard for her exams. Y está trabajando muy duro por sus exámenes. She's taking the bit between her teeth. Es como que ahora está muy determinada, es muy estricta con ella misma. Eso es lo que quiere decir la frase. Empezar a ser muy determinado o muy estricto con alguna actividad. Como que disciplinarte a ti mismo para conseguir un objetivo. Okay, so that's, you can say, I need to get the bit between, aquí es her, porque estamos hablando de she, pero puedes cambiarlo por my teeth. Necesito ponerme el arnés en los dientes, o sea, me tengo que disciplinar. I need to start studying more, I need to start exercising more, etc. Una frase un poco larga, right? Okay, can you please help us read, Orlando, please, the next sentence?
They didn't decide to do what I like in the new job.
Excellent. Complete freedom. The reins are what you hold in your hands to control a horse. Estas son las riendas. Reins son riendas. Entonces aquí dice dar rienda suelta. Dar rienda suelta se dice give free rein. Rein es rienda, dar rienda suelta. Ok. So, aquí dice, me han dado rienda suelta para hacer lo que quiera en este nuevo trabajo. Give free rein. Okay. So far, do you have any questions about these expressions? ¿Alguna pregunta sobre estas expresiones?
No.
Okay,
No.
very well. Please choose two sentences, well, no, just choose one of these. Vamos a escoger una de estas expresiones. Puede ser ya sea de esta sección B o de la sección A, about dark horse, lone wolf. Choose one and write one example, one sentence. Escriban aquí en el chat una oración utilizando alguna de estas expresiones. Come on, let's go. Escriban aquí en el chat. Okay, very well. Let's see. So Oscar wrote, to be healthy, I need the beat. I need the beat between my teeth and try not to eat a lot. Very well. A diet. Johnny, sometimes, this says, sometimes in my work, I prefer to be a lone wolf and do the activity in my way. Okay. Dental students always need guinea pigs for their practices. Gabriel says, sometimes when I do my homework, I prefer being alone, a lone wolf, because I like to be alone sometimes. Excellent. Flor says, my dear friend Manuel is a lone wolf because he loves the peace. Okay, guys, you going to add anything else? Solamente vi pocas personas que pusieron su oración. What happened to everyone else? You have any questions about the expressions? Okay, well, while you write your sentences, I would like to ask, we're going to check some last expressions. In this case, they have the conversation with Tim and Linda, and you have a couple of expressions that are more common. And I would like to ask if Johnny, can you please read the part of Tim, and Angelica, could you please read the part of Linda?
Little bird told me, say when someone has told you a secret, but you do not want to say who.
Okay. Johnny, ¿estás viendo tu parte? Creo que...
Yes.
Okay, very well. Espérame, se cortó un poco mi tren. ¿Cómo supiste que me iba a casar? We have the expression, a little bird told me. ¿Qué significará esta expresión? A little bird told me.
Un pajarito me lo dijo.
Un pajarito me lo contó. Very well. Okay, let's continue. También Linda seguía leyendo en esta parte. No sé si lo alcanzaste a leer, pero desde as, aquí también. No, eso nada más es como la oración. Okay, there's no more Tim and Linda. Johnny, please, can you read the next sentence, please?
Yes, as soon as the meeting was over, we all made a beeline for the food. We were so hungry.
Excellent. Beeline. Very well.
Yes.
We all made a beeline for the food. Okay. So, what is the meaning of a beeline? Beeline, bee es abeja. And line es una fila. So we could say like literally it's like pues es una línea recta, pues sí que es como una línea de abejitas. Pero esto es una línea recta. Pero no creo que nunca he visto yo abejas haciendo una fila, pero bueno. That's a direct line, una línea derechita, right? That's a beeline. So when you say we all made a beeline, es como ir rápido, aquí nos dice ir rápido y directo a. So they didn't waste time, so they made a beeline for the food. Hicieron una fila rápida y fueron rápido y directo hacia la comida. No es que realmente hayan hecho una fila, sino que fueron rápido y directo a comer. Okay. The next expression, please. Can you read it, Monica, please? I always. Or Manu, please. I always.
Yeah. I always have butterflies in my stomach just before an exam.
Excellent. So this means to feel very nervous. You can say that you have butterflies in your stomach. Aquí acuérdense que se puede cambiar my por your, por his, por her, their, our, doesn't matter. When you feel nervous, Okay, or when you are in love. Cuando también estás enamorado, se suele decir to have butterflies in my stomach. Okay, both. Okay, that reminded me of a meme that maybe you can share with your crush. Hold on, where is it? Okay, I'm going to send you this meme so you remember this expression. Daniela, please, can you read the next sentence? I made.
I always got really feel my smart you before an exam. Really very nervous.
Okay, so yes. Ate too much. Comer mucho, right? I made a real pig of myself last night. Como me enmarrané, me empuerqué la noche anterior, pues, pero se refiere a la comida. Comí mucho. You can also say, yes, that's how you can say. To utilize el verbo make a real pig of myself. Or make a real pig, si no quieres hablar de ti, dirías yourself. Ese es otro tema, porque son otros pronombres que no hemos visto. Yourself. You made a real pig of yourself. Tú te enmarranaste, tú te empuercaste. Ella se enmarranó. Oh, I don't know how to say, but yes, she made a real pig of herself. They made a real pigs of themselves. Ellos se enmarranaron. We made a real pig of ourselves. Nosotros nos enmarranamos. Well, so, and we also have the expression pig out. Pig out, y se dice I'm picked out. I'm picked out, que es como la expresión me dio el mal de puerco. So it's like when you eat too much and you feel tired, you feel like you can't move because you need to digest all the food. So you can walk, you can even do anything. Just sit on the couch, in the sofa, or maybe you need to go to bed. Okay, so you say, I'm picked out. Se dice como que me dio el mal del puerco. Okay. Very well. Let's check the next one. Please, can you read it? Yeli? Please, the last sentence.
Sería, so I'm not going to eat any lunch today. O sea, más bien era desde I have.
Sorry, this one. I have.
Okay. I have so much work to do these days. I'm just chasing my tail, trying to catch up.
Okay, very well.
Okay.
Okay, very well. So it's chase, aquí igual depende. Puede ser chase my tail, you chase your tail, he chases her tail, he chases his tail, they chase their tail, we chase our tails. El verbo es chase. Chase es perseguir. Y tail es cola, como la de un animal o la de un mono, right? Pero en este caso es más como el de un perrito, que sigue su cola. That's chase. I'm just chasing my tail. So what do you think is the meaning of this expression? ¿Qué querrá decir si alguien dice, I'm chasing my tail? What do you imagine? What do you imagine is chase your tail? Give me anything that is in your
¿Verdad?
mind. Tell me.
Círculos, ¿no? Y no logra nada.
Exactly. Pointless. Aquí dice something that is all pointless. Algo que no tiene propósito o sentido y que no produce ningún efecto. Okay. So yeah, in this case dice, tengo mucho trabajo que hacer. Entonces nada más estoy como persiguiendo mi cola, intentando catch up, es como adelantar trabajo, pero no puede, es tanto que es como perseguir su cola. Right? So you would say you're chasing your tail cuando estás haciendo algo que no tiene mucho sentido o que no te va a llevar a nada. Right? So that's when you chase your tail. So you see all this vocabulary is related to animals. Please tell me, do you have any questions about this vocabulary? ¿Alguna duda sobre este vocabulario?
No.
Okay, very well. So we learn a lot. Now it's time to read these. Finally, we can start reading, right? This this article. One second, let me open the other drive. Okay, and let's play this audio. We're going to listen to it, and then we insert the exercises from the article. Okay, it's page 30. Second.
Unit 4, Superstars, page 34. Unit 4, Our Hero. Unit 3, Adopt an Animal.
Let's listen to Zoe.
Page 30. Culture, Students Helping Animals. Exercise 2. Read and listen to the article. What does it mean to adopt a pet?
Adopt an animal. Students around the world are saving their money, and then they're saving animals. One way students save an animal is to adopt one. This means students give money to an organization. The organization uses the students' money to help animals. The students get a photo of the animal and information about it. For example, some students adopt tigers. They give money to an organization that helps tigers in Asia. Other students adopt whales. They look at photos of whales online and they choose a whale to help. The whales have names. Students get a photo of the whale, and they can also see how the whale is doing online. Mrs. Monson's students are adopting an animal in another way. They're helping a cat without a home. Now, the cat is living in their classroom. Her name is Shadow. She eats a lot of food, and she needs to see a vet. The students are having a bake sale and selling cakes and cookies. They're using the money to feed and take care of Shadow. Shadow plays when the students are working. She sleeps in the classroom too. At the end of the year, one student gets to keep Shadow.
Excellent. So, guys, do you have any questions about any of the words or the vocabulary here? Sorry?
No.
No? Okay, so here we are going to analyze the sentences that have the simple present and present continuous. Okay, so simple present, let's check the sentences. Okay, here we have, means students give money to an here you have two ways to pronounce it. You can say organization, pero también se pronuncia organization, ¿ok? Porque viene de organize, del verbo organizar, entonces dicen organization, también es correcto decir organization. Ok, but notice that we have the Z, está la Z, entonces no digan organization, es con Z, debe de zumbar la S, entonces, bueno, la Z de ser organization, ok. Very well, so this is give money, dan dinero, no lo dan ahora, lo dan regularmente, ese es presente simple, right? The organization uses, aquí le agregamos una S al verbo use, porque es la organización, esa es tercera persona, right? The students' money es posesivo, el dinero de los estudiantes, plural, para ayudar a los animales. The students get a photo. Ok. Adopt tigers, adoptan tigres. Entonces, en realidad no es como que lo adopten y lo tengan en su casa, right? So it works like you give money to the organization, entonces la organización cuida de estos animales, and they send you pictures, y te envían fotos de cómo alimentan a este animal como si fuera tuyo, right? That's a beautiful thing, beautiful idea. They give money to an organization that helps tigers in Asia. Other students adopt whales. Okay. Entonces aquí hasta el momento tenemos todo es en presente simple. Aquí dice, they can also see, ellos también pueden ver cómo, no, esto ni siquiera sé, cómo le va a la ballena online. Que les mandan fotos entonces de los animales que adoptan, right? That they adopt. Okay, do you see the next sentence is in present continuous? ¿Cómo vamos a leer esta abreviatura? ¿Recuerdan?
Mrs.
Mrs. Very well. Entonces, Monsons es su apellido. Entonces, ¿es hombre o mujer? Mrs. Monsons.
Mujer, hombre.
Mujer casada, right? Mrs. Señora Monsons. Los estudiantes de la señora Monsons. Monson. Right? Monson es su apellido, pero por el posesivo. Están adoptando un animal. Esto ahorita está pasando en este momento en el que escriben el artículo. They are helping a cat. Están ayudando a un gato. Now the cat is living in their classroom. Ahora el gato vive en su salón. This is the kitty, right? Okay. Yeah, so living. This is present continuous. El gato está viviendo, es presente continuo en su salón. Here we have present simple. She eats a lot of food. She needs to see a vet. Vet is veterinarian. Okay, students are having a bake sale. Están teniendo como una venta de cosas que hornean y vendiendo galletas, pasteles y galletas. And they are using the money to feed and take care of Shadow. Están usando el dinero para cuidar del gato que se llama Shadow. Ok. Noten que cuando un animal ya tiene un nombre, está adoptado, es una mascota, se utiliza she or he. Pero si es un animal como la ballena, entonces le llamamos it, right? Pero más animales que son mascotas, les puedes llamar he or she, pero el resto de animales, it. Okay? Very well. So guys, well, that was pretty much. So according to what we read, please tell me true or false. An organization helps tigers in the United States. Is this true or false? La organización ayuda a tigres en Estados Unidos.
True.
I think that's false. Let me see. It says Asia. It's in Asia, right? Dice adopt tigers y dan dinero a la organización en Asia. So we could say is false. An organization helps whales in the ocean. Whales, ballenas.
True.
It's true. The tigers have names.
False.
Let's see.
They give the
Right.
names.
Says adopt tigers. Sorry, what did you say?
The people
False.
give
Habla de las ballenas, ¿no? Dice que choose a whale to help. The whales have names. Las ballenas tienen nombres. Entonces, no los tigres, sino las ballenas. So it's false. The students get a photo of the animal they help. True or false?
It's true.
True. Shadow, the kitty, the cat, is living at a school.
False.
True. She's living at school. It's true. Aquí dice, the cat is living in their classroom. Shadow. Her name is Shadow. Shadow doesn't eat enough food. True or false?
False.
False. She eats enough, right? Okay. So guys, we finished this unit. And so we learned during this unit how to identify places to shop. We learned the simple present, the present continuous, vocabulary about money, and make requests about shopping. También write a product review. También esto, dentro de los objetivos era escribir una review, que es de tarea. Si no lo han hecho, por favor, lo pueden hacer para enviármelo más tarde o mañana. And okay, today's article, so we could say mission accomplished, misión cumplida, right? Para esta unidad. So just for this unit 3, let's work on the review. Se les va a quedar de tarea este review. That is the page 31. It's basically what we have seen during the days and last week. Y mañana empezamos una nueva unidad. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much, guys. It's time to finish our class. So take care. Goodbye. See you.
Bye, teacher.